What do you see when you look in the mirror? There's a story behind that. This is your daily message from chat number 1055 to upgrade your mental game today by telling yourself a better story. Because the most important story you hear is the story you tell yourself. This message is dedicated to Dan and Becky Hickling. Here's the upgrade. Your inner critic wants to keep you safe, but upgraded thinking is trained to listen to your inner champion. Here's the story. Maxwell Maltz was a plastic surgeon, and that's what makes his story so fascinating. He spent his career doing reconstructive and cosmetic surgery, giving people the physical transformations they desperately wanted. But then he noticed something that completely shifted his thinking. Some patients' lives changed dramatically after surgery. They became more confident, more social, more successful. But other patients, they got the new face they'd always wanted, and nothing changed. They still felt unattractive, still held themselves back, still thought they couldn't succeed. That gap between outer transformation and inner experience struck Maltz deeply. He realized the real limitation wasn't the face in the mirror, it was the image they carried in their mind, what he called inner scars versus outer ones. So he spent the second half of his career studying self image psychology. He discovered that we're essentially goal seeking mechanisms, much like guided missiles that adjust course to hit their target. The difference is our self image acts as the control system. You won't consistently outperform or underperform your self image for long. Maltz called this psycho-cybernetics, applying how guided missiles work to how your mind works. Have you ever heard of the Quasimodo complex? Researchers use this term to explain how physical deformities affect a person's self esteem. They found in one study 60% of inmates at a prison were teased as children for having physical features that others made fun of. Connecting this to Maltz's illustration, these inmates' control system got messed up because of their self image. Their goal became to negatively lash out at society. The better story to tell yourself is I train the voice I listen to that drives my performance. Here's the core insight. A human being always acts, feels, and performs in accordance with what they imagine to be true about themselves. Change the image, and you change the outcome. The amazing thing is about your ability as a human being is that you can think about your thinking. This is called metacognition. Your self image isn't fixed. You can reprogram it. You can tell yourself better stories, and through deliberate practice of imagining yourself as the person you want to become. Tell me a story of the power of self image to fromchadsmith@gmail.com. Send someone a text and ask, were you ever teased as a kid? You can get a free copy of my book, The Most Powerful Story in the World, by going to fromchad.gumroad.com. The transcript of this message and hundreds of others are always available at www.fromchad.com.